Hey friends, welcome to Nature Notes, mostly a chicken report edition. My friends are in their coop behind me. They have not been getting out as much for recess because these hawks have been so here all the time. But I'm about to let them out for the day for the last hour of sunlight. And I used to be able to pretty much let them out all day long when I was in the house, but not anymore. The hawks fly by a few times a day, and especially in the morning. I wish you could hear them. I heard them twice today. So anyway, let's let the talk a little bit more about that, but let's let the girls out so they can have some fun. Oh my goodness, chickens, you're so excited. Here they come. Here they go. Right to their favorite spot under the feeder. Uh-oh, somebody's pooping here. Chicken pooping. Uh-oh. That's kind of messy. Hey there, Buffy. Hey, Buffy, what you doing? What you doing? Hey, Clarissa. Hi, Clarissa. Hi, Irene. She turned her back on us. Is you Nina? Yeah, hi, Nina. Nina, how you doing? Hey, Marge. Hey, Marge. Hi, T-Bone. Hi, T-Bone. You're looking rough. Still looking rough. There's Irene. Hi, Irene. And Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Michelle right there. Hi, Michelle. And Margarita there. All right. So we'll talk a little bit about the bird feeder today as well. I've had I get really, really good songbirds and woodpeckers. If you get a really good kind of seed that includes black oil sunflower seed, you can get so many amazing birds. My neighbors who take care of the chickens were amazed at the birds that I get here because of the seed that I use. You can get it at any wild bird store in town, and then also at the wild bird stores you can get feeders that the squirrels cannot get the seed, because if you buy good seed, you want to attract birds and not have the squirrels eat it all. So at my feeder, I have seen the bluebird pair. It is, believe it or not, it's getting close to the time when the bluebirds start thinking about nesting. So if you want to have nesting bluebirds in your yard, now is the time to go buy a nest box. And it's really important that you get a nest box that is made for bluebirds, that has the proper sized opening, so that larger birds that are predators, or like larger birds that will damage the eggs and kill the bluebirds, can't get in. So that's another thing. Again, you can build your own. You can get designs from the internet, or I am not a woodworker, so I went to the wild bird store and I got one there. And as you remember, mine has that really cool plexiglass side where you can sort of get a really good view inside without disturbing them too much. So let's go look and see. Pulled up some pictures of some of the woodpeckers that I get at my feeder. Okay, so today I saw this. Let's see, is that? Yeah, I saw this yellow-bellied sapsucker today. Oh my gosh, T-Bone is eating my shoelaces again. I saw this yellow-bellied sapsucker today. That was really cool. I don't see them in my yard very often, but there is one that lives at Park Road Montessori School, and I see it all the time. And some of you saw it on the playground with me, I know, not too long ago. So that's a kind of woodpecker. It drills small, shallow holes in tree bark, which are in rows. So if you see a row of holes on a branch or in tree bark, that was made by a yellow-bellied sapsucker. They drill small, shallow holes in the tree bark, feeding on sap and on insects attracted to the sap. So that is very fascinating. And I have some of these in my yard. I'm having a hard time. That is a red-bellied woodpecker. It's a pretty large woodpecker. It's really cool to see. It's 9 inches. Yeah, so I see that guy every day. And I'm trying to think of whether I see them. You know, I haven't paid attention to whether I'm seeing the female or the male. But I do have a pair. I do have a pair around here too. All right, and then I see a much smaller woodpecker, the downy woodpecker. And I have seen a male. The male has the red spot on the back of its head and the female does not. So those are some of the woodpeckers that you might see at your house if you put up a bird feeder with black oil sunflower seed. And then I'm always looking up for the hawks these days. So the hawk that I think has been causing the chickens and I the most trouble is called the red-shouldered hawk. I mentioned that last time. This is a picture of the red-shouldered hawk. It has, let's see, sorry, I'm having it has like orangish bars across the front of it and a striped tail. Yeah, it's hard for me to point at the picture and hold the phone at the same time, but that's that. And they just come and taunt me every morning. They sit up in that tree with the green stuff growing on it, and they just make a racket. And I come out and I came out and I yelled at them this morning and I said, I am not letting my chickens out. You cannot eat my chickens. And my neighbors probably think I am crazy. So the other hawk that I saw yesterday, hawks everywhere, is the red-tailed hawk. This is a very common hawk. We have one of these at Park Road Montessori as well, and they also nest. They had a nest last year on campus, but that's what the red-tailed hawk looks like. And yeah. So that's that. So I can't believe that it's almost nesting season already. But we've got a little bit of time before then, and now is a really good time to feed, put a bird feeder out with bird seed because it's so cold out and the birds need lots of energy to get through the winter and to get through their migration. A lot of birds are traveling right now. I noticed I've seen lots of flocks of different kinds of birds come through my yard. I had, I had some brown-headed cowbirds. I had some starlings. Those are not native. Those aren't great. I had some grackles. Those were beautiful, blackbirds. And so, yeah, it's really neat to see those flocks of birds come through, traveling wherever they're traveling from. Some birds migrate very far and some don't migrate very far at all. So let's see. Oh, I'm at 9 minutes. So the other thing I didn't mention or really explain very well last time was how my netting, my hawk deterrent system is supposed to work. So my neighbor Greg and I, you met Greg, mostly he did. We did this side here. We've gotten that side of the yard done, and then we've also gotten the other side of the yard done on this side of the house. Oh, there's a little brown-headed nuthatch on my feeder. I've had a lot of brown-headed nuthatches. That's really cool. And then here's the netting here. We have to do the whole yard though. We have to do, unfortunately, we do over the patio. We have to do the center part of the yard, which is probably one of the most important parts. And the idea behind the netting is that although hawks can fly through very small spaces, they could easily get through these 2x2 sections. They might be hesitant to go underneath something that they don't think they can get up out of. So they might be afraid to fly underneath this if they think they're going to have trouble getting out. And then also, I don't know a lot about this, but hawks need to have they need to have speed, and they catch their prey from above. So and they dive. So they usually dive at their prey very fast, and they hit it hard to surprise it, and that's how they catch it. A hawk can't like walk along the ground and catch a chicken, because chickens run very fast. So if a hawk wants to get a chicken, it has to do it from the sky, from above, and it has to be going very fast. And it has to have a good angle of attack. So hopefully this netting will disturb that angle of attack. So, all right, the chickens love to go up on my stairs. There's Michelle. Hi, Irene. Hi, Nina. Nina, you're doing so good after your hawk attack. You just letting it T-bone. T-bone, you keep missing more and more feathers from your neck. Ugh, she is just not looking good. All right, so I think that's all I've got for today, friends. I'm gonna see some of you back in the classroom soon, so we might not have nature notes for a while, as long as we're back in the classroom. So we'll see. All right, love you guys. Bye.